Hello everyone! Welcome back sa ating channel. And for today, pag-uusapan natin guys, how I balance my corporate job and my travel. I love sharing my travels, my food trips, places I discover, and of course, little places of my everyday life. But for today guys, I want to talk about something a little different. How do I balance having a full-time corporate job and still find time to travel? Yun yung pag-uusapan natin for today. Pag working ka guys, hindi naman lahat tayo ay merong unlimited na vacation leave. Hindi rin naman tayo pwedeng basta-basta mag-file ng leave whether we want. And guys, most of us has our responsibilities, deadlines, commitments, meetings, and yung mga works natin. Pero at the same time, di ba gusto rin natin mag-travel? Gusto natin guys makita yung mga ibang places, tapos gusto rin natin makapag-relax, and then gusto rin natin magkaroon ng memories outside of work. Pero guys, the question is, paano ba natin pagsasabayin ang pag-work at pag-travel? And for today guys, I'll share with you the things that I personally do to make travel possible. Kahit may full-time corporate job ako. So, if you're working full-time and you're dreaming of traveling more, this video guys is for you. Let's get started. So number one guys is, I plan my trips in advance. One of the biggest things that help me balance work and travel is I plan ahead. Hindi ako yung type na biglang sasabihin, uy, gusto kong pumunta ng Japan and next week na. And then, the next week, nasa airport na ako. Unfortunately, hindi ganun kadali kapag may full-time job ka. So, what I usually do is, I look at my calendar and think about when I can realistically travel. For example, if I know that I want to travel sometime next year, I already have an idea of the possible month. Then I check my work schedule, holidays, possible busy periods, and of course, my available leaves. This is very important guys because when you plan ahead, mas madali mong makita kung saan mo pwedeng ilagay yung mga travels mo. And sometimes, planning early also helps you save money. Because kapag alam mo na months ahead na may trip ka, you have more time to look for affordable flights and accommodations. Hindi yung 1 month before the trip ka pa lang naghahanap. By the time sometimes mas mahal na yon. So for me, travel planning is not just about the itinerary. It is also about planning around your work. Another thing guys is I wait for seat sales. Nag-aantay ako ng mga seat sales. Yun yung mga nakikita nyo sa mga social media. So, I wait for seat sales, especially if I'm traveling by plane. Since I have a full-time job guys, I don't travel every month. So, kapag may opportunity to get a cheaper airfare, I take advantage of it. But, here's the things guys. Hindi ibig sabihin na every time may seat sale, automatic book agad yun. You still have to check if the travel dates are actually workable for you. So because what's the use of getting super cheap ticket if you can't get your leave approved? So diba dapat pa-approve mo muna yung leave mo sa office before getting a cheap flight? What I do is, I already have an idea of the places I want to visit. Then when there's a seat sale, I check the available dates. And guys, I ask myself, can I take a leave on these dates? Is this during a busy period at work? Can I afford the trip? How many leave days will I be needing? If everything works, then that's when I consider booking. So for me guys, seat sale plus proper planning equals much better traveling opportunities. Number 3 is I set a travel budget. This is another very important one. I set a travel budget. Because sometimes we think that traveling is expensive. But I believe that travel doesn't always have to be luxurious. You just have to know how much you're willing to spend. For example, guys, before I book a trip, I already have a target budget. Let's say, flight, this much. Hotel, this much. Transportation, this much. Food, this much. And others, guys, like activities, shopping, and of course, I also set aside an emergency budget. Because guys, you don't want to come home from vacation, relax, happy, and then stress because you overspent. And then stress because you overspent. Alam mo yun guys, yung, di ba, yung gumastos ka ng marami, hindi mo namamalayan, sobra-sobra na pala yung gastos mo, so may stress ka. So kailangan talaga guys ng mga proper planning and budgeting. So I try to make sure that the trip is within my budget, and sometimes I adjust the itinerary based on my budget. Hindi naman kailangan na every activity may entrance fee. Sometimes walking around the city is already part of the experience, and sometimes guys, visiting a public park is enough. Sometimes also guys, exploring a market is more memorable than going to an expensive attractions. You don't have to spend a fortune just to spend traveling. Next guys is I maximize my leave. This is probably one of the most important when you're working full-time. Guys ha, especially yung mga nagta-travel na may full-time job. So you have to maximize your vacation leave. For example guys, if there's a holiday before or after your planned leave, I try to see if I can combine them. Pwede mo silang pagsamahin. Alimbawa, Holy Week, before and after pwede, para medyo mas mahaba-haba travel dates nyo. This is something that working professionals can really take advantage of. You just have to look at the calendar. Sometimes, a well-planned 4 or 5 leave can actually give you a much longer break. And that's very helpful if you're traveling internationally. Because if you're going to spend several hours traveling, you want to make the most out of your trip. Di ba guys? Tama ako. Kasi sayang din yung time, sayang yung pamasahe natin. So, kailangan i-maximize natin yung mga leaves natin. Next guys is, I don't try to travel all the time. This is something I've learned guys. I don't have to travel every month. Sometimes, when we watch social media, it feels like everyone is traveling. Sometimes in Japan, in Korea, in Europe, sometimes in Bali, Indonesia, and we're sitting at our desk working. And sometimes we feel like we're missing out. O diba? Yung mga nakikita natin sa mga social media, lagi silang nagta-travel, andun sila, andito sila, and then tayo, nakaupo lang tayo sa desk, check ng mga transactions, o diba, may nakaka-relate ba dito? Work ng work, yun. Siguro guys, maraming nakaka-relate sa sinasabi ko ngayon. But remember guys, social media only shows a portion of someone's life. You don't have to compare your travel frequency with another people. For me, since I have a full-time job, I accept that I cannot travel whenever I want. And that's okay. Maybe I can travel once or twice a year or twice a year. Maybe sometimes there's a longer gap between my trips. But what's important is that when I do get the opportunity to travel, I enjoy it. And I don't want to pressure myself into traveling just because everyone else is traveling. O di ba guys, ganun lang? Siguro kung retire na tayo, we have our own time. Marami na tayong time para mag-travel around the world. Pero this time, since working pa tayo, so tsaga-tsaga lang muna tayo sa pag-work. Darating din naman tayo dyan when the time comes, di ba? What's important is we have our budget. Another thing, guys, is I use my weekends for mini-escapes. And here's something I really like. You don't always need a plane ticket to travel. Sometimes, you can have a little adventure during the weekend. A day trip, a food trip, a nearby tourist destination, a staycation, a new restaurant, a new shopping area, a place you've never visited before. Because sometimes guys, when you have corporate job, you don't have enough time for a long vacation. So instead of saying, wala akong time para mag-travel, try asking yourself, where can I go with the time that I have? Maybe it's just one day trip, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be a grand vacation. Sometimes, even a simple weekend getaway can help you recharge. Kasi guys, kailangan din naman nating mag-recharge. Paminsan-minsan, di ba? Hindi lang naman laging puro work, work, work. So, we need to recharge. And that's the way we recharge ourselves is yung mga pumupunta tayo sa ibang places, nagta-travel tayo, nag-get together with friends, something like that. Another thing, guys, is I plan my work before I leave. Before I go on a vacation, I make sure that I prepare my work. Because honestly guys, It's difficult to enjoy your vacation when you're thinking about the things waiting for you when you get back. So, before my leave, I try to organize what needs to be done. I check my pending tasks, I make sure important matters are properly addressed, and I try to leave things as organized as possible. And of course, guys, depending on your job and responsibilities, there will always be things that you can control. But at least, prepare as much as you can before you leave. Because guys, your vacation should be your time to recharge. Not another working day in a different location. O diba? Yun lang kasi yung time natin to recharge, yung makapag-vacation tayo. Another important things guys is, I don't try to fit everything into one trip. Another mistakes that I use to understand more as I travel guys is, sometimes we want to see everything. Especially when it's your first time in a destination. You want to visit the place, then this place, then another place, and another one. And before you know it, your itinerary is packed from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And pag uwi mo, mas pagod ka pa kaysa nung pumasok ka sa office. So now, I try to balance my itinerary. Yes, I want to see the important places, but I also want some downtime. I want time to eat. I want time to walk around. I want time to enjoy where I am. Because guys, travel shouldn't feel like another deadline. It's supposed to be a break. Another thing guys is I save for travel separate. Another thing that helps me is having a specific amount that I set aside from travel. Instead of waiting until the trip is approaching, I gradually save. For example guys, I know I want to travel several months from now, I can start putting aside a certain amount every payday. Para guys kasi, hindi siya masakit. Halimbawa, you're traveling, halimbawa, gusto mo mag-travel next year. So, ngayon pa lang, nagsiset aside ka na guys ng certain amount para sa travel mo next year. And then guys, para yung gastos mo, hindi mo siya gaanong nararamdaman because you're spreading it over several months. And when your trip finally comes, mas prepared ka financially kasi napag-ipunan mo na yun. This also prevents you from relying too much on credit cards or borrowing money just to travel. Because for me guys, travel should be enjoyable, not something that will give you financial stress afterwards. Next guys is, I remind myself why I work. And finally, this might be the most important one. I remind myself why I work. We work because we have responsibilities. We have goals. We have things we want to accomplish. But for me, work is also a way to support the life that I want. And one of the things I enjoy is travel. Instead of thinking, I have to work so much that I don't have time to live, I try to think, I'm working but I'm also building a life that I can enjoy. And that includes traveling. That includes trying my new food, seeing new places, creating memories, and simply having something to look forward to. Because at the end of the day, guys, we shouldn't only work and work and work. We also need something that makes us excited out of our jobs. My realistic approach to work and travel. So if you're asking me, can you really balance a corporate career and traveling? My answer is yes. But you have to be realistic. You may not be able to travel as often as someone who works remotely. You may not be able to take a month-long vacation. You may have limited leave. You may have busy seasons of work. And that's okay. You don't need unlimited time. You just need to make the most of the time you have. Plan ahead. Watch seat sales. Set a travel budget. Maximize your leaves. Use weekends when you can. Prepare your work before your vacation. And most importantly, guys, is don't compare your travel journey with someone else. Your travel journey is your own. Maybe you can only travel once a year, maybe twice. Maybe sometimes you can only do local trips. But every trip still counts. Every new place you see, every new food you try, every experience you have, those become memories. And that's what makes it worth it. O diba guys? That's how I try to balance my corporate job and my love for traveling. I'm still learning, and honestly, it's not always easy. There are times when work gets busy, there are times when I can travel even when I want to, but I realize that I don't need to choose between having a career and enjoying life. I just need to find a balance that works for me. If you're also working full time and dreaming of traveling, I hope that this video reminds you that you don't have to wait until retirement to enjoy life. You can start small, plan ahead, save little by little, take that weekend trip, use your vacation leave wisely. When the opportunity comes, go. Because sometimes the best reward after working hard is having a beautiful place to look back on. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let me know in the comments, how do you balance your work and travel? I'd like to hear your tips because maybe we can learn from each other. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next adventure. Bye bye!